How Iran actually hit a US F-35 stealth jet. Every news channel right now is blowing up with the exact same question. How in the world did a tiny Iranian missile manage to target a fighter jet that even Russia's billion-dollar radar systems can't spot? Let's break down exactly what went down. First, take a look at this beast. The Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II, the absolute boss of fifth-generation aviation. The U.S. dropped over $100 million a pop to design this thing to slip right past enemy radar and cruise into hostile territory without breaking a sweat. Its main job? Wiping out enemy air defenses and totally dominating the skies. And to pull that off, it uses the most insane, top-secret stealth tech on the planet. The F-35 had an 8-year combat streak, never shot hit, not even once. So the big question is, what is the ultimate weak spot of the world's most advanced fighter jet? How did Iran figure it out and do what even Russia and China couldn't? Look, nowadays, anti-aircraft systems mostly use two ways to guide their missiles: radar and heat-seeking. Now, the F-35 is an absolute master at dodging radar. Because of its crazy shape and radar-absorbing materials, its radar footprint is so tiny that billion-dollar missile systems like the S-300 and S-400 just can't lock onto it. The radar signal literally just doesn't bounce back. But every superhero has a weakness, right? The F-35 packs a single engine called the Pratt & Whitney F135. It's one of the most powerful fighter engines in the world. But with all that power comes a massive amount of heat. And that insane heat? That's its biggest flaw. The date was March 19th, 2026, 2:50 a.m. Central Iran. Instead of relying on radar for their modern defense, Iran was using something called an infrared search and track system, or IRST. These systems scan the sky looking for heat signatures. And sure enough, this system quickly picked up the super hot exhaust coming from the F-35's engine. The scariest part? IRST doesn't send out any signals of its own, so the F-35 pilot had zero clue he was even locked onto. Now let's talk about Iran's weapon. The missile used in this attack is believed to be the 358 missile, also known as the SA-67. And this thing is seriously sneaky. It's not your average surface-to-air missile. It's a weird mashup, half kamikaze drone, half missile. It flies super slow and just loiters around a specific area, flying in a figure-8 pattern. It has its own optical and heat sensors built right in. It basically just hangs out and waits. And the second it catches the heat of a jet, it pounces. The craziest thing is that the 358 can be guided by a network of infrared sensors on the ground. But hold up. Just because there was no radar warning doesn't mean the F-35 is a sitting duck when a missile is launched. This jet is packed with a super advanced distributed aperture system, or DAS. It's got 6 infrared cameras that give the pilot a full 360-degree view around the plane. The second that 358 missile hit the gas and its rocket motor started giving off heat, the DAS caught it and instantly gave a warning alarm in the pilot's headset. Now the pilot only has seconds to react. To break the missile's lock, the pilot yanks the jet into high G turns to confuse it. At the same time, the jet starts pumping out flares. The whole point is to trick the missile's sensor so it ditches the jet and chases those glowing flares instead. And it worked. The 358 missile falls for the flares. It still flies incredibly close to the jet. The moment the missile senses it's super close to the target, inside its lethal radius, it just blows up mid-air. The shockwave and high-speed shrapnel from that blast shred the F-35. It completely strips away the stealth coating and wrecks the flight control systems. It wasn't a direct hit that turned the jet into a fireball. And that's exactly why, even with massive damage, the pilot managed to pull off a safe emergency landing. Iran proved that you don't need a billion-dollar radar to bring down America's most advanced jet. So guys, what's your take on how modern warfare is shifting?